Today, I will rank everything good that has happened in the last week. Apart from that one wank that I did to that shemale porn, but we can all forgive that. Now that that's over, let's talk about what the fuck is going on over there. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but everything is fucking negative. Apart from my HIV. But, genuinely, what the fuck is going on? Everything is bad. Genuinely. I don't know what... okay. But everything... I'm gonna kill the furry, actually. That'll make the world a little bit of a better place. But genuinely, everything. Bad. Chris Tyson. Bad. Dr. Disrespect. Bad. Oh, it's a ginger. Of course it is. Gingers. Furries. And bad. Genuinely, what the fuck is going on? But also, in the UK, I don't know if you guys know, sorry if you guys aren't from the UK, but I am, and that's, you know, it's my fucking channel, so deal with it. But, we've just had a stabbing of 8-year-olds, and contrary to popular belief, it wasn't me, but there's also been riots because these are just the facts. Because the person who stabbed minors was also a minor, they can't reveal his identity. Now, that's fair enough. But when people are basically making up false information about him, you know, and spreading rumors that he essentially was a Muslim and people thought it was a terrorist attack, you know, you have to release a little bit of information. So basically, they released everything about him other than his address, mainly because his address is prison. Now, even if he does get minor charges, like he gets charged as a minor, I can already not see this dude living to the age of 20. That is not an opinion. I can already see him not living. Also, for your information, no, he wasn't a Muslim. I'm not going to reveal anything about him. Because, quite frankly, it's not something that I want to cover. But also, with some shit on YouTube as well, like, the two in particular, well, the three, but one of them's kind of old. The two that really spring to mind are, in the past week, are Chris Tyson and Dr. Disrespect. Now, Chris Tyson didn't actually have his own YouTube channel that he posted on, that I know of. But basically, they both got done for talking to minors. Now, Dr. Disrespect has tried this, that came out a while ago, and he's trying to make a return. Do I think he will return fully, and to the extent that he was? Absolutely not. He will get shredded. Although he was, you know, like, I think he was like 6'8", athletic prodigy, sexy. He still had to find confidence in talking to a minor. But essentially, the details of Ava Chris Tyson's one, like their case, is especially interesting to me because it wasn't hard to pick up on the fact that Chris was, well, Ava, was always a little bit weird in the first place. Like, I never really liked the fact that he always was a self-proclaimed edgelord and meme lord. But equally, there was nothing, like, glaringly obvious, and he was kind of funny. So, no one really chalked it up to him being a pedophile. So that was kind of the extent of, as much as at least I looked into it. Why the fuck am I going this way? That was the extent that I looked into it. That's it. That's like the past 5 years of watching Mr. Beast. That is about the extent that I looked into it. Now, there is another video about Mr. Beast that I will get into. But not right now. I'm talking about Chris. Ava, sorry. That is a genuine mistake, by the way. I'm very sorry if that does offend anyone. But at the same time, I don't respect the girl. You can suck on that one as much as you want. I just don't respect her. But she basically had bought a picture from an artist who depicts a lot of child porn in their art. And those of you who have been on Twitter for a long, long time, you will know who I'm talking about. Their name was Chadman. And apparently, I've not gone looking for it, but apparently it can be seen in the back of a couple of Mr. Beast videos when they're in when they're in Ava's house or apartment or whatever the fuck it was. But basically, you can see it in the background of her house in one of them. Now, I don't think anyone actually saw it until people went looking. Because it's the first that I'm actually hearing anything about it, which is kind of not creepy, but it's a bit scary that the evidence can be there and no one saw it. No one raised an eyebrow, or at least not that I've seen, and gone, that's child porn. No one fucking saw it or said anything. And obviously, it takes confidence to come out and say, look, this happened, this person said this. I'm just going to drive away a little bit, mainly because I'm being followed. It's not Chris, though, don't worry. But obviously, people have to come out, the evidence has to be there, and then people start looking for clues. Because no one would look into a specific person unless they knew or had a suspicion or was told that this person might have done this. That's why you look into people in the first place. Also, by the way, that's one of the first times that I've ever seen that car spawn there. Like, I've seen that car spawn there twice. And I've had this modded to, or changed to actually increase the car spawn rate. That's how little that car fucking spawns. But yeah, essentially, no one looks into a specific person unless they're told, this person might have done this. This person might have done that. And then they start looking for clues. That's why I don't think that painting that was proudly hung on the wall in her house for so long was looked into. But yeah, and then obviously I'm not going to tell you what's in the screenshots. If you want to know, you can find them, but I'm not going to leave a link to them anywhere. I'm not going to tell you what's in them. Mainly because they're just kind of grim. Like, when you put the context of, this is a 20-something-year-old man talking to, I think she was 14. I think. But I'm not too sure. So don't take my word on it. But she was a minor anyway. Oh no, wait. She was 17, because it was the same argument with Dr. Disrespect of people defending it, saying, oh, well, they were only 1 year below the age of consent. A year's still a year, fuckwit. Why is everything fucking locked? But yeah, to be honest, I'm not going to talk about Dr. Disrespect too much, mainly because his was a little while ago, and I feel like everyone who is interested in it has either looked it up or found out everything about it. And I don't think anything new is going to come of it. So there's really no point in me talking about it too much. Because also, I don't know too much about it. Except for the fact that he's tried to make a comeback in the past, like, week. And no one fucking liked it. I don't think anyone really wants him back. As far as I can see. Obviously, there'll be a select few. But equally, there'll be a select few that want Ava back. I'm really trying not to say Chris. I'm very sorry to, like, the people who will genuinely be bothered by me calling her Chris and not Ava. I am trying. Very sorry. But, also, there will always be a select few that will see nothing wrong in what Ava or Dr. Disrespect did. And one of these people, who would have guessed, is Sneako. Sneako has basically long said that the age of consent is wrong and it should be the age of, I think, maturity, which basically means he wants to fuck 12-year-olds, because he also defended the movie called Cuties, which was pretty much children dancing in a provocative way, but the children were like, they can't have been above 10. I think they were around that. They were around 10 years old. Sorry to those of you who think that I don't have the facts, so I shouldn't be making this video. You're probably right, but equally, this isn't your fucking channel. Someone's banging. It's Ava with a minor. Oh, sick. But, basically, Sneako has long said that the age of consent is bollocks, and he would like to stick his bollocks in someone below that age. Now, he's also come out and basically said, with a certain other YouTuber called Penguin Zero, or Moist Critical, who I'm backing all the way in this situation, he's basically criticized Moist because he didn't report on it right away. To those of you who don't know, Moist Critical is a very honest channel who will give his feedback on anything, including a lot of drama. But equally, he's made a video saying that he wants to take a step back from the drama side of things, which I get, because it's not fun. Which is why I basically opened it with nothing's positive. As much as I like to make jokes, nothing is positive about those situations, and reporting on them isn't fun. As much as he's made it his job, which isn't on him because it did work, because he's also made videos on other things, it just seemed to take on more than his other stuff. But to be fair, I watch anything involving him, so Moisty boy, hi. But yeah, so Sneako criticized Moist because Moist didn't report on it quick enough, which I think is bollocks, because not all the facts would have come out if he did make a video like that, and he would have had to make another one anyway. Which, I mean, you could look at it in the sense of more money, but, you know, that's not... If you know Charlie, which is Moist, you will know that that's not something that he particularly cares about. You know, he's a very, he's almost I would call him the human equivalent of a blunt. He's very, like, he reminds me of a mango. Very chill, very, hey guys, that kind of thing. You know what I mean. Anywho, so Moist has basically said, Sneako, you're a pedophile, and Sneako has not responded. It's been a week. I think. It's been a while anyway. But that is essentially all the stuff that I'm aware of that's negative at the minute, which is a lot more than which is positive, which is not surprising. And basically, if you want to know what the fuck is happening with this channel, I don't know. I'm going to be very honest, I do not know. I have zero clue, because I don't know what I'm doing. I know consistency is key and all, but basically life got in the way. And also, I don't know how many of you are living in the UK and, you know, trying to live here is shit. But also, the job market is fucking shit. I have applied to 100 jobs in the past 20 days, and I have had one interview. One. And that is considering everything on my resume is fake. every single detail, including my GCSEs, including everything. But I am still not getting anything. I get fuck all. And it is ridiculous. So pretty much what happened was I said to myself, look, YouTube is not should not be my main focus while I'm unemployed. I'm going to take 2 weeks off and try and find myself a job. And I have had nothing. I have had emails that have said, unfortunately, we can't take you, about 30 different times. And it is ridiculous. And it's even more ridiculous when you consider for about half of them, I've literally copied the job spec and written down that that's what I have. And I'm still not getting anything from the jobs that I'm specifically tailoring my CV for. So yeah, that's what's happened. I do have a little bit of news. I'm gonna kill these guys though. But yeah, so little bit of news. I've taken the steps towards getting in the army. Pretty much. That is, the job market's so bad, and I don't know how many of you know this, I can't drive, but also I basically, in the UK, you get a thing called provisional, and as long as you complete a course on motorbikes, you can have a low-powered motorbike. You can have up to a 125cc. And I got a motorbike, and then I started using that to get to and from the gym, to and from the shop. Life was great. Started to join the military, and I'm now actually getting fit for that reason. And then, basically, it's not a chain, it's a drive belt. It fucking snapped. So I have been without transport and without able to get to the gym, and without being able to get to the gym in about 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. I have had nothing good in the last 2 weeks happen. Which is kind of why I'm back, mainly because I do enjoy making these, and to be honest, if I'm just going to be fucked, I'd rather be fucked making YouTube... I'd rather be fucked making YouTube videos than fucked without them. Mainly because being fucked without them means I'm just not enjoying anything. So, yeah, that's what happened in the last 2 weeks. So, quick recap. What has happened? 2 people got done for talking to a minor. Mr. Beast might be cancelled. The guy from the UK who stabbed a bunch of kids also caused riots. Because people thought it was a terrorist attack. And I'm trying to think of something good, but it's just not coming to me. So, I am going to leave this one here. Thank you for listening to my little rant if you're still here. I shall see you guys in a bit. Take care, and peace.